Hello students, welcome to online maths class at Lead School at Home. Today we are going to learn about types of angle. There are many types of angle, but today we are going to learn 4 of them. So let's get started. First, acute angle. The angle which is less than 90 degree is called as acute angle. So as you can see here, it is less than 90 degree, thus it is an acute angle. Second, right angle. The angle which is exactly 90 degree is called as right angle. As you can see here, this line is showing 90 degree, thus it is a right angle. Third, obtuse angle. The angle which is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degree is called as obtuse angle. As you can see here, it is more than 90 degree but it is less than 180 degree, thus it is an obtuse angle. Fourth, straight angle. The angle which represents 180 degree is called as straight angle. As you can see here, this line is showing 180 degree, which means that it is a straight angle. To represent straight angle, you can draw like this. So with this, I conclude my class. Thank you and happy learning.
Myself, Sharvari Chamlati. I study in Standard 7 in Harikishan Malo International School. Today I am gonna tell you about the congruence of triangles. Firstly, the meaning of congruence is that two figures are said to be congruent if they are of same shape and size. Now let us look about the congruent line segments and angles. Congruent line segments are said to be congruent if they are of same length. Congruent angles have the same measure. Now let us move towards the congruence of triangles. Two triangles are said to be congruent if they are exact copies of each other. They must cover each other completely when placed on one another. Now there are some criteria to prove that two triangles are congruent. Let us see some of them. The SSS criteria of congruency. Side, side, side. AB is congruent to PR, BC is congruent to RQ and CA is congruent to QP. So we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by the SSS criteria of congruency. The next criteria is SAS criteria of congruency. Here we can say that AB is congruent to PQ, angle B is congruent to Q and BC is congruent to QR. So we can say that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by the SAS criteria of congruency. Some other criteria are ASA, AAS and RHS criteria of congruency. So this is all about the criteria and congruence of triangles. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Hello, my name is Palak Kashani and I am from 8th standard from Harikishan Malu International School. And today I am going to tell about ignition temperature. The lowest temperature at which the substance catches fire is called as its ignition temperature. So every substance have the different ignition temperature. To prove this, let's perform a little activity. For this activity, the material needed are 2 paper cups, some water, a candle and a matchbox. So now first of all we light the candle by matchbox. We have burned the candle. Now we have 2 paper cups. So first of all we'll pour some water in one of the paper cup. Now we have 2 paper cups, one empty and one with water. So now first of all we'll try to burn the empty paper cup. Do you notice it started burning within the few seconds? Now we'll try to burn the paper cup with water. Just you notice how much time did the water cup needed and how much time did empty cup needed. So as we noticed that the paper cup with water needed more time to burn as compared to the empty cup. So, therefore, this activity has proven that different substances have different ignition power. Thank you.
Hello friends, my name is Harshita Shamani. I am from Standard 8th from Malu International School, Amravati. Today I am going to perform an activity on basis of reflection of light. So in this activity we need a glass filled with water and an empty glass jar and a piece of white paper on which we would draw an arrow with a black marker. First we start the activity. First I want you to notice the direction of the arrow. The direction of the arrow is towards the water jar. Then I will pour some water from the water jar to the glass jar. Now I want you to notice the direction of the arrow from the jar. The direction of the arrow is now changed. It is not facing the glass jar, but it's facing the opposite of glass jar. This phenomenon is called the reflection of light. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Sarvesh Rathod and I am studying in grade 9th in Harikishan Malu International School. So, the name of my topic is the Pythagoras theorem. Here, the Pythagoras theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse is always equal to the sum of the square of the another two sides. So, let's prove the Pythagoras theorem. Proving of Pythagoras theorem. Prove that in a right triangle ABC, where the triangle is given ABC, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. Here, AC is the hypotenuse, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Here we have got our two proof. That we have to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. That is nothing but the Pythagoras theorem. In solution, we have to write that in triangle ADB and angle ABC, angle D and angle B are equal because they are each of 90 degree, and angle A and angle A are equal because it is common angle. And by AA similarity, we can say that these two triangles are similar. So, we got our first equation by it. AB square is equal to AD into AC. So, in the second part, we have to take the triangle ADC and triangle ABC. So, here, the angle D and angle B are equal, and angle C is common angle. So, by AA similarity, these two triangles are also proven similar. So, we got our second equation from it, BC square is equal to DC into AC. So, by adding first and second equation, we got AB square plus AC square is equal to AD into AC plus DC into AC. So, we can say that there will be nothing changing in the left hand side, but in the right hand side, AC and AC are common, so put it common, and AD plus DC are nothing but AC in the diagram. So, we can write it as AC. So, AC into AC is equal to AC square. AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So, what we have to prove? AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Hence, we have proved it. So, thank you for watching.